You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV, shout out.
Hello, welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. Yella Beezy, you gotta be stopped. You gotta be stopped. Prosecutors are definitely speaking in code. They're saying that the 40K that Yella Beezy withdrew from his bank or whatever, wherever he took the 40,000 from, they're saying it's only part of the bounty that was on MO3's head, right? So for people who can think, when you decode this, you quickly understand that this means that there's more, where's the rest? That means there's somebody else. That means somebody else put up the other money, right? There's more people. But the thing is, will Yella Beezy tell who? Or has Keywan White, the main blower, that's a good word, has he told them already? You feel me? Because that's a possibility. Also, at this point, the prosecutors are playing a cat and mouse game. You feel me? Because they letting out little pieces of information by this, that. But 9 times out of 10, Keywan White might have gave them everything they need in this whole case. Like, real talk. Real talk. And they're just doing their diligence now. But, you know, we'll see. But we're going to get into, you know, who this other person might have been that allegedly put up the rest of this money. Before we do, gotta ask you to please hit that like button. This lets me get back in the algorithm, and it lets YouTube know that this video has what it takes to win, and more people can see this video just like you're viewing it. Share this video with family, friends, etc. The biggest thing you can do for me, if you mess with me, is subscribe to the channel. If you want to wait to the end of this video, you can do that, and I'll remind you at the end, right? Last but not least, tap that notification bell, keep you notified on any and everything this channel produces. You know, even though the prosecutors believe, well, even though the prosecutors will have to prove everything that they think they know, you know, they believe they got this organized hit figured out. But I'm willing to bet anything that Yella Beezy ain't finna be the one to cooperate, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him. You know, the obvious is the obvious. You feel me? He gonna bind out, and he gonna try to claim his innocence, and that's gonna be that. And he gonna let everything else fall how it fall. But they know, like we know, if Yella Beezy was to cooperate, that would make this case overly solid, like a solid case. Now, I'm going to guess that there was only one other person that put up money for this hit, right? Kind of like the FBG Duck hit, where fans were saying that Vine and Lil Durk had put up money on FBG Duck. You know, makes the bag bigger, makes people greedier, makes them want to get the job done. You feel me? You get more professional people, all that, right? So, you know, that's how that go. But I refuse to believe that there were, you know, more than 2 people going in on this with the bag. Like, you feel me? This is a real street situation. Anybody with street sense know that when you're doing the M, you know, unaliving someone is sacred. So when you're doing that type of work, you don't want too many people involved, period. You don't, you dang near don't even want to let yourself know. The only question I have, right, is who involved in this beef would have enough eight with an H at the beginning and enough money, enough animosity to go in with Yella Beezy on the body. You feel me? This beef has been public for years, so I don't need to point no fingers. Oh, it was three people that used to all be, I don't know if I want to call them friends. They were definitely associates. They all have talent, so it was probably for the sake of making music. They all from the Fort Worth, Texas area, right? Dallas. Wherever. They all from the same area, so who knows what their associations was, but they were cool for sure. And then things hit the fan. I'm not sure what happened right before before Yella Beezy and Roy Lee got into it. But I know that Roy Lee wanted a simple squabble based on their disagreement or whatever. And Yella Beezy didn't want to take that route, and one thing led to another. Roy Lee ended up being unalived, and MO3 turned his bully up, period. And MO3 started claiming a lot of crimes in his music, personally. And me having a mind of my own, I don't believe that MO3 did a lot of that stuff, but I believe he maybe knew about it and may have played some parts in this stuff, right? But one thing we got to know, and I do know, MO3 definitely made himself a big target throughout it all. So I got to ask y'all, do y'all think Trapboy Freddy has anything to worry about in this situation? I bet one thing, if they do get to question him, which they probably have, I don't put that past. But if they do pick him up for any reason, I know Trapboy Freddy got that lawyer on deck, and I know that he gonna make bond. Them two things, I don't know none of these dudes personally, but how Trapboy Freddy move, you feel me? Any street dude that's associated with this situation or anywhere near this situation, their mind is gonna, start preparing for the worst, start preparing for the storm. That's just proper protocol. But y'all let me know, man, who y'all think this other person or persons, if you think it's more than one person, that went in with Yella Beezy on this hit. Let me know down in the comment section. Along with that, like I said in the beginning, tap that like button. It don't cost you a dime. I wouldn't do that to you. But, I love the support, man. Give me an algorithm. Share this with your family, friends, if you got time. Like I said, the biggest thing that you can do for me is subscribe to the channel. I told you I will remind you, and I'm here doing that. Last but not least, notification bell. That'll keep you notified on everything this channel produces. That's all I got for you today. This is self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news reporter on YouTube at this time, The Real Soda TV. I'm out of here.